Seatbelt.
Step out.
I'm opening the door. I'm opening the door.
Right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking ass up.
I'm not reaching for no gun. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so now the chief of police is also stating that he's going to get internal affairs into this to do their homework. And it looks like these police officers are going to have to be suspended for a little while until the investigation is done.
After celebrating his big win in Omaha, Terence Crawford was stopped by Omaha police. Earlier, he had proudly returned to his hometown, Nebraska, showing off his championship belt during a victory parade. The streets were full of fans chanting his name, Crawford, Crawford, Crawford. It was a moment of pure pride and love between Crawford and the people of Omaha. During the parade, Shaquille O'Neal gave a heartfelt message. He said there's no room for losers because Crawford is the true champion of the world. Shaq congratulated him, praised his success, and shared how much he loved seeing the celebration. His words showed deep respect and admiration for Crawford. As a tribute to his historic victory, Crawford was honored in Omaha with the key to the city and a special championship belt. It was a proud moment shared with the community that has supported him since the beginning. More than a boxing champion, Crawford is seen as a symbol of pride for Nebraska, inspiring fans both locally and worldwide.
Now, in recognition of Bud being the three-time world champion, the city of Omaha has a special belt to commemorate that.
Crawford also reflected on his journey, remembering how he carried Omaha on his back since his early days in 2006 at the Quest Center. He explained that every time he steps into the ring, he represents his city and his state with pride. Just like people from New York, Texas, or Chicago represent their hometowns, Crawford said he feels the same for Omaha, and he loves how his people always stand by him.
It means everything, because me putting Omaha on my back since I was a kid, fighting at the Quest Center in 2006, and everybody coming out to support me as a kid, and me taking that in the ring as a professional, and every fight that I fought in, I'm repping my city and my state, Omaha, because when you look at all these other states and stuff like that, they say, oh, well, I'm from New York, or I'm from Texas, I'm from Chicago, I'm from Omaha, so I'm gonna rep my city just like everybody around the world rep their city. So, I love that Omaha is supporting me.
However, Crawford stressed that success comes through preparation and hard work. He believes talent alone is not enough, because someone who works harder can always rise above natural ability. At the top level, everyone is trying to beat him, so discipline, focus, and trust in his team are essential. His coach constantly reminds him to stay calm, and not let emotions take over, which helps him perform at his best.
But if you prepare to the best of your abilities, great things is gonna come from that. I always say hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. So if you talented, without the work ethic, somebody can outwork you that want it more. So you gotta have everything all in sync. You gotta work hard, especially when you're at the top, because everybody's gunning from you. Everybody working extremely hard to dethrone you. In camp, Bo Magnum just basically was just telling me stay disciplined. Stay disciplined, because knowing me, I'm a fighter. I like to fight, so sometimes I get hit. I'll be like, oh, I need to get that back. Let's go. So it's all about staying disciplined, stay composed, and listening to your team and having faith.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson praised Crawford for teaching him the importance of integrity, showing that character matters more than money or fame. He also highlighted the role of Crawford's family, coaches, and support system in shaping him into a genuine and strong person. Stevenson expressed gratitude for Crawford's influence and celebrated their shared hometown of Omaha.
I came up here, I'm kind of nervous to be talking in front of the public, but I'm gonna be short. But I just want to speak about something that I feel like Bud kind of taught me, and I feel as though it's gonna take me farther in life, and I feel like for the next generation and the kids that's coming up behind us to understand. It's one word that I've been thinking about when I wanted to speak about Bud. It's integrity. I feel like integrity is a strong word, and I feel like it's bigger than money, it's bigger than fame, and I feel like Bud Crawford taught me integrity, and it's gonna last forever. So shout out to Bud, shout out to his family. I feel like his family did a great job with him. His coaches did a great job, and everybody surrounding him and supporting him made him into this genuine, strong human being. And I appreciate him for everything that he done for me. So shout out to Bud Crawford, shout out to Omaha, Nebraska, and it's all love.
After the parade, Crawford was mistakenly held at gunpoint by Omaha police. The shocking incident spread quickly, and the mayor later confirmed that an investigation was launched into how the situation was handled.
So now the mayor got involved, because the mayor obviously was at the parade, and the mayor supports Terence Crawford and what Terence Crawford does for the community and for the city of Omaha, Nebraska. And they don't want this negative press on it. They just don't want that. And so now the chief of police is also stating that he's going to get internal affairs into this to do their homework. And it looks like these police officers are going to have to be suspended for a little while until the investigation is done.
Blueport TV reported that Omaha's mayor stepped in to support Crawford and the community after the police incident. According to the report, the police chief has opened an internal investigation, and the officers involved may face temporary suspension. The focus is now on handling the matter correctly and protecting public trust.
It's very, very wrong. I had Canelo just domination. I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie, because I've been a fan of Canelo since I was a kid. So my heart, a tear almost came out my eye. I ain't gonna lie, because it felt like, that Canelo is done. But I just think he was a little off that night. I think he can, make a big comeback. But to Crawford, man, he's the greatest of this era. You got to give it to him. Greatest of this era. Nobody's ever done that before. 3-time undisputed. So you got to take your hats off to Crawford. And I was just shocked that he was able to just dismantle Canelo like that. Even with the size difference. That just goes to show size doesn't win fights. I was actually very surprised, because usually, when you go up in weight like that, you tend to get slower, and like you said, in the later rounds, you tend to slow down. But it's like he kept that same pace the whole fight, and I was kind of shocked. When it got to the 10th round, 11th round, I was like, ain't no way that Crawford is doing this. But he did it. I was shocked. I took my hats off to Crawford.
Blue Blood also commented on the officers' actions, pointing out that situations like this happen far too often in black communities. He emphasized the need for accountability and warned that proper consequences are necessary to prevent such misconduct in the future. As for Crawford's career, the big question remains: will there be another mega fight or retirement? Whatever happens, it will shape the final chapter of his legendary journey.